So, can you cook a vegan Thanksgiving? And actually, probably why is the bigger question than can. But yeah, can you cook a vegan Thanksgiving? So, vegan Thanksgiving seems like a little bit of an oxymoron considering the holiday pretty much revolves around turkey. But there are reasons why you might want to consider cooking a vegan Thanksgiving. One of them is that actually in 2009, the production of meat and poultry tipped the scale. So now that that industry is responsible for 51% of greenhouse gas emissions. So reducing consumption of meat is kind of an important thing that you can do in terms of that big picture. But in terms of the smaller picture, so I was doing a little bit of research, and some of the things that I found out about turkeys were not so appetizing. So first of all, most conventional turkeys are actually inbred to the point that they cannot even mate naturally. They have to be like artificially mated, and I am not even going to go into what that means. They're also shot full of a lot of hormones that make them grow a lot of fat, so, and pesticides and antibiotics. So really, when you're eating that turkey, you know, you're also eating those like fat growing hormones and pesticides and antibiotics, which don't sound very appetizing to me. So the great thing about cooking a vegan Thanksgiving or thinking about a vegan Thanksgiving or like a partially vegan Thanksgiving is really that it's really easy. So, you know, things like Brussels sprouts, green beans, mashed potatoes. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry. Sweet potatoes, you know, all that stuff is really easy to make vegan if you just shift out the butter for margarine or olive oil, shift out the milk for, you know, soy, organic soy preferably, or rice milk. That's a really easy shift. So those things are great to do. You can also, if you really want to get into it, you could have something called a tofurkey, which is like a turkey made out of tofu. In my house, we are not going that far. We are doing mostly vegan sides, and you know, that includes like cornbread stuffing, which you can make vegan really easy. And then we're doing a organic, hormone-free, antibiotic-free, free range, meaning the turkey gets to like run around for most of its life until it is sadly killed. But free range turkey that can mate naturally, you know, nobody's doing something to it. Ew. So I like to refer to those as sexy birds. So we're gonna have a sexy bird for our Thanksgiving and then a lot of vegan sides. And you know, we have some family members that you know, like my dad, who's from Nebraska, may not be able to get behind a tofurkey, but he's certainly not going to know the difference between green beans cooked with butter or cooked with margarine. And a lot of this, for me, actually had to do with my aunt and uncle, who they've been pescatarian. They've lived off the grid, which, if you don't know what off the grid is, it's like, you know, they had their own generator, they had solar power, they had gray water filters, like all of this stuff. They grew a lot of their own food. Like, it's pretty amazing. Kind of like a totally self-sufficient farm. Anyway, so they have lived that way for a long time, and kind of inspired me to give it a whirl. So maybe you will too. So let me know, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Will you try any vegetarian or vegan shifts? Are you going to get a sexy bird? Will you go for a tofurkey? Send me your tips. Send me your recipes. I would love to see those. And then subscribe to my channel for some more health information, natural beauty information. All right. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.